Hey guys, it's me, and I thought I actually had planned on doing a video in the car, and I was looking for a good place where not a lot of people would be around and everything, and I just ended up down here at the beach. And as soon as I got out here, then a bunch of girls came to lay out. I don't know if you can see them, so I mean, I'm happy for them. I hope they have a good time. But so we might hear them talking and giggling and stuff. But I actually brought a list of things I wanted to talk about today. And I actually went early this morning. I've got so much to say. Early this morning, I went to where we're going to live, where we're going to build our house. And I took some pictures, but I couldn't do my video in there because they had music playing. And I really had not gotten permission to do that. So I just thought, well, I'll just take some pretty pictures because it's so pretty in the little clubhouse and everything. And then I've got the guy's number. Maybe I'll call him and see if I can one day. So, and then I went back home. One of the reasons I didn't want to make a video at home today was because, for one thing, the house cleaners come on Tuesday in the mornings, which that's fine because normally what I do is I make my video before they get there. And then I just stay upstairs because they don't clean my upstairs room. But today we had workers there doing some things to our house before we sell it. Just some different little things. So it was it wasn't just noisy, it was people in and out, in and out. So I went out this morning, and then Will and I went out for a little bit, and then I took him home, and I thought, you know, I'm gonna go out and do my video out somewhere just because. So here I am at the beach and I've got my list because I don't want to forget things to talk about. And I wanted to go ahead and say I love doing videos every day, and I plan on doing that, especially just Monday through Friday, definitely. I mean, you guys are my friends. I mean, you're who I look forward to this. So it's not like it's a job or something that I have to do. I actually look forward to it. So don't ever think that, you know, it's something that I dread doing or anything. But if for one day you don't see me, that doesn't necessarily mean anything's wrong because of all this craziness going on with us selling our house, getting everything together. We're going to have to move to a rental house. Then we're going to be, you know, all that stuff. You guys know how it is. So if for some reason something happens and I can't make a video one day, just please excuse me, and I will be probably back the next day. The first thing I want to talk about is Bridget. And you guys, I'm not an emotional person, but it's very hard for me to talk about that because, you know, you just know how it is. You guys have been through it. Typically, I don't ever really worry about it because we've known for a long time that her liver is bad, and we've dealt with it. And typically, you know, it's the same symptoms, that we do the same thing, and then she ends up better. Well, this time was a little different. Typically, what happens is she acts kind of crazy, like she's losing it, and she can't sleep, and she walks all around, and she has this really, really ravenous appetite. And so typically that's what happens. We have to put her on antibiotics, and it clears up her little brain, and it clears up everything, and then she's fine. Well, this time, you know, John picked her up from the vet yesterday after I dropped her off, and when he came home, I said, well, what did they say? And she said, well, she's concerned this time because it's different. This time she was losing her appetite, but yet she was acting, you know, mentally fine. So that was very different. And, you know, even yesterday when I was taking her to the vet, the fact that she didn't cry on the way to the vet and her shaking, I don't know, I had a different sadness yesterday. And so she's fine, she's at home, she's on her antibiotics, but the vet did tell us that they don't really know, that her liver levels were definitely worse. And they don't know what's going on, if it's, you know, kidney failure, if it's, you know, what it is. But what we're going to do is put her on this antibiotic And sorry, I brought these so you could still see my eyes, but I can still have some sunglasses on because I don't want to squint the whole time. But, so what they're going to do is we're going to keep her on these antibiotics, and then we're going to immediately test her again and see what levels are better and all kinds of stuff, and go from there. But the vet did tell us that it's time for us to start thinking about what if, you know what I mean? Like, when is her, if we can't get her to eat and, you know, she doesn't get better, you know, oh, sorry, I got hair in my mouth. When is it going to be time? So I don't think that's anytime soon, but, you know, it did not surprise me. It really has shaken John, but it didn't surprise me because I feel I can see a difference in her. And you can really tell she's going much more blind. I mean, used to, it was, you know, you could tell it, but now, I mean, you can even see her like searching for your voice. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to let you guys know, I'm not one, I don't think it's going to be anytime soon, but I just, you know, wanted to tell you so that you, like I, can get mentally prepared, because it is going to be a very, very sad day in the Duncan house when Bridget is not there. I mean, I can't even imagine. Even coming home from the vet with her not being there is creepy. You know what I mean? Because I'm used to, she doesn't get out of her bed, but I'm used to immediately looking to see where she is. You know what I mean? So that is something I wanted to talk to you about. I wanted to show you my nail polish. I this morning took off that Gucci black nail polish, and I thought I want to put on something different. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to put on, and I looked over at our nail polishes and I saw this one. It is from Smith & Colt, and you guys probably remember it. It's a pretty popular one, and I'm so happy I looked. I liked it so much when I put it on that I looked to see if it was still available, because ours is either running out or it's just old. And so I want to order another bottle of it. And it's the Bitter Buddhist. And I just think for a color, it's really cool, because I don't always love colors with short nails or in the winter. I don't know, I'm funny about that. In the summer, I think you can get by with a little bit, you know, purples and stuff like that. But in the winter, I think this is a really cool color. And then my ring is new. I don't know if you guys remember Kat, oh gosh, I'm going to murder her last name, so I'm not going to say it, but she has sent me some of her designs before in the past, and I've worn a ring that she gave me several times, and just an awesome girl. I met her in New York. She's really good friends with Dean Davidson, and she sent me this ring that goes with these earrings, these little moonstone studs. Hope you can see them. And I love them, so I wanted to show you those. And then I've got on my usual, the Miranda Fry necklace. I've got my outfit of the day written down here. And I've got on a new body suit. And I actually got something on it this morning on the way out the door. I thought I had scrubbed it off, and then when it dried, it didn't come off. So I think it might be deodorant. But this is from Express. And I was thinking, oh, I will never love another bodysuit like I do the ones from Zara. This one might be better, and the reason is not only is it double layered up here in the boob area, it's double layered the whole way down. So when you have a tummy and you have like a donut tummy, it will not show through. And here, let me see if I can, I've also got on new jeans from Good American that I just got. So here's the bodysuit, and look at these cool jeans. Aren't they cool? They have a really cool end. And but I'll put the footage of the other at the end of this so you can see them. And so loving the bodysuit, pretty excited about that, because I think they might, I don't know, they're probably about the same price, especially because Express always runs, you know, deals and stuff. But just different colors, even a darker nude than the Zara nude. Okay, let's see, Tom Ford Nude Vanille. You guys know how excited I was when I found that. Well, I am going to make it my mission to find us a dupe for that. And today, when I put it on, I was like, oh my gosh, you know, why haven't I been wearing this? And it's because you guys know how I am. I go through these phases where I'll get tired of this and I'll go to more of a Angelina or Rosie Huntington Whiteley lip. But when I put it on, I was like, what? This is just like something I would wear. So I swatched it beside L'Oreal Shining Peach. And they are so similar. It's no wonder that I love both of them. The thing is, the consistency is different. The Tom Ford Nude Vanille is a cream with a bit of like a frost in it, whereas the Peach Shine is shiny. But they're very, very, very similar. So if you liked Nude Vanille, you've got to try Shining Peach, period. But I'm still going to try to find another one that is similar. I know Buxom Poison Nectar or something is supposed to be very, very similar, and I remember buying that one time before, and really it was similar but not close enough to me. It's not the same, you know, it's not the same. So I'm still going to keep trying, and that was a long time ago when we found that one, so hopefully there'll be some new lipsticks that I can look at, and so I look forward to that. I love a good lipstick challenge. And okay, now we're down to my skin. I was kind of doing updates from yesterday. I felt bad, and I wanted to name that video Lisa's Very Bad, No Good, Horrible Day, kind of like that. I'm sure you remember that children's book, and but I hated to go on and on with the title in case people didn't know about that book. I told you that it was itching like crazy, and my eyes were itching and I was swollen. And it was really, any day I can't wear makeup is not a good day for me, because makeup is like food for my soul. I love it. And so, of course, today I woke up, my face was still itching, my jawline was still itching, my neck was still itching, and my eyes, they're not as swollen, but like right in here and right in here and along the lash line, they're almost peeling. They're flaky, like they've been burnt or something. And I thought, okay, this has happened to me before. Do you guys remember a long, long time ago, back in the Sue Devitt days, when I was getting Sue Devitt makeup from Barney's, I think? I thought I was allergic to Sue Devitt because my eyelids were breaking out. Well, come to find out, it was eczema. And the reason I thought it was the Sue Devitt is because I was using those pencils, and all it was the friction against my eyelids. So I don't know if it was really that skincare that I tried that is breaking me out, or I told my mom this morning, I literally thought this in my head, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it out loud even though it's got kind of a cuss word in it. But I was sitting at my desk this morning and I was just thinking, you know, what is going on? And I literally thought out loud, is menopause still effing with me? Is it still messing with me? Do you guys think it's still my hormones, you know, messing with my skin? Or maybe is it, because I think that happened right around when I turned 40 or something. Because I remember the dermatologist telling me what it was and telling me that right around 40, you know, things change, you start to change, which is an understatement. And, you know, maybe that was it. So I don't know if maybe it's still just like menopause symptoms and hormone fluctuations still messing with my skin. Today I got out, I was thinking I want to start going through my foundations and start trying them, and if I don't like them, I'm going to get rid of them. So today I've got on the Longwear NARS in Stromboli, and I didn't care for the color, but I know I've got another color, so I might give it a try because I really did like the coverage. So that's what I've got on my face, and it just, you can tell my skin's not at its best. It's kind of irritated, like right there, and it's just itchy. So I take back, I'm glad I didn't say what skincare it was. I don't know what it is. So that was something I wanted to kind of touch base on again. A BlowOut hair products. Okay, last night I laid on the couch and I watched several girls, mostly young, do blowout videos. Notice when I looked up blowout videos, there are so many that either are faking a blowout or they're using the Revlon brush or something like that. I want a true blue blowout. So I found a couple of people, I took some of their tips, and you can't tell it now, but I had blowout hair when I got through. And it's, you know, not as smooth as like Morgan gets it, but I was pretty daggone happy with myself. My goal is to learn how to do a perfect blowout for my length of hair, because it's easier to do a blowout when your hair is a little bit shorter. And I want to find the best products for us to use for it to stay, because I don't want to do this every other night. I want to at least get like 2 days out of it. So I'm going to, you know, work on different ways to keep it, because that's, I think, a real thing, is to not wash your hair every day to get it to grow and to be healthy. And that Revlon brush gets hot. I mean, it might seem simpler, but that sucker gets hot, and so does the Conair one. So I really don't want to use that. I would rather do my own blowout and control my blow dryer. I actually just use the T3. I really realized how important the brush is. Which I'll get into all this. So I'm going to work on all of that stuff, and we're going to find just the perfect recipe for that. So that's something I'm looking forward to just working on for the next few weeks, and then I'll do a video on my tips and the different products that I find help. And the thing is, really, if you go somewhere and you get a blowout, they're going to try to sell you all of these products, and you're going to think these are miracle products because your hair looks so good when they use them. But what really it is the fact that they're doing it. So don't fall for that, because I have fallen for that so many times. And I will go ahead and tell you one product that comes through for me every time, and I used it last night, is the Kenra Blowout Spray. I have used that for years. My mom likes it. That stuff makes a difference. Now what I want to add is something that holds. So that is what I'm working on. I did use something last night, but I'm going to use some other stuff before I, you know, say it. It was something from Kerastase. Really enjoyed all of your tips. I will welcome those down below. And that's going to be something that I work on, because I think we all love to go get a good blowout, but we all hate to pay for it, even though a lot of times it's worth it, especially if you're out of town. Let me move this. Move this over here. Oh, shoot, I'm just going to hold this. But I was thinking, especially if you're out of town, I think that is something really cool to do, is to go get a blowout. Then you don't spend as much time in the hotel room. It's still, you know, you're still spending that time, but it's better, and it's kind of like a treat, and I just always enjoy doing that. So I'm going to walk you down to the water, and then I will see you tomorrow. But here, let's go walk down to the water. Got on my new jeans. I love these so much. Oh my goodness, I love them. And I have really enjoyed these shoes that I got at the Nordstrom sale. I'm in bad need of a pedicure, but I just haven't felt like going. Oh, look at the little bird. Little sandpiper. Then there's a crab trap. Oh, I'm not gonna get you. I'm not gonna get you. There are the girls over there having fun. See, still summertime here. There we go. Okay, let's hope I don't fall in. That would be terrible. Okay. Okay, you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.